Today I'm going to be making the first change to my 2023 Lowrider S since purchasing it, and that is going to be swapping out the stock turn signals for these Road Rider Industries LEDs. These LEDs really seem to do a lot, not only to augment the look of the bike, but also to enhance your safety just by making you that much more visible when you're out on the road. And loud pipes save lives, but so do loud lights, right? So I'm going to be swapping out the front and the rears today on this bike, as well as trading out the stock orange caps for the dark smoked tint. All right, so first up, we'll just take a flathead screwdriver, pop this guy off, and remove the stock bulb. And as you can see, the smoked version compared to the stock orange just looks so much better. And then now we'll pretty much just do the same thing in reverse with the Road Riders, except this time we're gonna wanna kind of tuck this wire around so that this light can still sit flush in there. I'll take my new cap. Try not to touch these LEDs any more than I kind of have to just to get it in. And then, there you go. And then in this little side tab where we used our flathead to get it off, I'm gonna kind of just spin this around so it's pointed down, because then not only does that make the little faint Road Riders lettering pointing the right way up, it also puts that opening on the downside so that any rainwater is not gonna be getting into your light. Just a little side by side for comparison, and you can see, again, not only with the coloring does that just look so much nicer on the bike, but visibility wise, that is just such an improvement. All right, now that we got the fronts on, let's tackle the rears. So one thing that wasn't immediately clear to me when I was researching these bulbs, at least on my 2023 Lowrider S, is the front ones have the front bulbs, I should say, have the dual contacts, which is the 1157s from Road Rider, and the rear, it is a single contact. So there's 1157 in the front and 1156 in the rear. Here's the stock front with the dual contact compared to the stock rear with the single contact. Can't do this left-handed. Trying to be as fragile with these wires as possible while getting them nice and snug. And then have your cap ready. In we go. Things always take twice as long when you lose your tools, don't they? Found it. So the other thing, I think, in a perfect world, try to line them up so your LED pattern is going completely vertical, but I'm not gonna be too picky about that right now because I'm just interested to get these in and see how they look. And you can always go back and adjust it later. Found it helped when you push them in there, almost just rock the LED face back and forth a little bit, kind of helps things settle in. And that helps you get more flush to press your cap on, which if your bulb is not set properly, your cap won't snap on all the way either. All right, success. So I may hang on to these orange caps, not because I ever really think I'll use them again, but you never know. Might find some cool way to repurpose those. Once in a while, I'll revisit my toolbox and find an old souvenir like thermostat sensor from an old Subaru, so things like that. It's kind of fun to just stumble upon once in a while. And next up, all of this just goes in the garbage. And that is really all there is to it. Pretty easy install.